Howdy, howdy. So, I'm going to be showing you the world tour of my Minecraft world. So, this island that you see here is going to be the where you spawn in on. Over in this corner, I'm going to have a lighthouse, but behind me is going to be where the bridge is to enter the town. So, this is my village. There's going to be a bridge right here, which is probably going to be my next project. Is a bridge and then an automatic gate that opens up when you press a button, and then you can walk into the village. Now, the yellow wool just kind of indicates where I want the paths to be. That's just indicating all the different paths, but nothing really shows up until here. So I like this style of house, so I kind of want to keep that style. But coming down here, this is my base. Look how pretty. Ooh, pretty. You got a little waterfall down there. I could show you that later, but this is my little bridge over to the waterfall, my house. I got my kitty cat. Why is there a villager in my house? Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, I'm trying to find a item to put here in this item frame to be like my little image. I haven't figured that out yet, but let's head inside. This is the first floor that you come in on. I don't like putting a lot of stuff into my house, well, especially this project, because the town's basically gonna have like its own blacksmith. It's gonna have its own like bakery, its own like it's basically gonna be its own village. So I'm not gonna have like storage in my house and stuff. But like if you come down into the basement, really, bro? Yo, is this a blacksmith? I think this is a blacksmith. All right, that makes sense. Anyway, here's my basement. Um, this is an actual working furnace. You just go right there, put your shit in, do whatever. But then once it's done smelting its shit, come down here, and you can open up the chest, and whatever it finishes making is now in that chest. There you go. So let's go out to my yard. That's my piggy. I'm gonna feed my piggy. Let's get carrot. Let's get wheat. And salmon. So piggy gets carrot. Yay. Okay. There's a sheep somewhere around here. Oh, hello. Sheep. And then let's go feed the kitties. Got one kitty. Two kitty. Three kitty. Four kitty. Five kitty. Six kitty. Okay. Anyway. This is the back deck. I kind of want to modify this a little bit, but I do kind of like the build. I was going to have it cross over into that deck, but no, I didn't really like it. But then that leads into my backyard, or the back into the village. Over here is going to be my entrance into the Zen Garden. I haven't really... I planned some of it out, but I kind of want to modify it, because I got to figure out how to connect this part into it. Unless I just kind of want to build a deck, like a dock right here, or like a pier to look over. That would be kind of cool. But down here, I'm going to have this big, gigantic, like custom-made tree with a tree house in it. That's going to be super sick. Yeah, this is the freaking... I had to freaking dig majority of this out. Well, not this part out, but like all that river that goes in front of the island right here, I had to dig all that shit out. That fucking sucked. But anyway, let me come down here because I don't think I closed my gate now. Alright. So yeah, that's my house. Over here is my little waterfall sanctuary. You actually come into the waterfall. I have a little like thing in here where there's like a little golem statue and a skull and a candle on fire just chilling behind the waterfall. But yeah, so let's come up here. So you can access this part where I'm going to behind my base, which I will show you. here's the back entrance to my base. But anyway, I don't know if I like this setup to get over to the farm, but like over here you got more water. That's part of the farm. But like I don't know if I like this setup where it just goes down like this. I just don't. I don't know. I can't like. Ooh, I'm missing a couple slabs over here. But yeah. And you come over here. That's gonna walk into maybe a cave or I don't know. I've got to figure that out. But this heads up into the farm. This is the actual farm. Oh, there's llamas and shit up here. Let's feed the cow. Hi, Mr. Cow. Feed the llamas. Here you go, Mr. Llama. And here you go, Mr. Llama. Here you go, Mr. Cow. But anyway, this is the farm. Come up here. I left the farmhouse kind of empty because I don't know really what to do with it. Usually when I get stuck on a project and I don't know what to do, I kind of just move on to a different project. So, there's supposed to be a deck here, or a door, but whatever. And then you come up into a little loft attic, and right here, there's going to be a book that I'm going to place here. That's going to be like, I guess like a starting, side mission or starting of a like Easter egg or like secret story and stuff. And I'm gonna put the book here and it's gonna start the story on that, which is kind of cool. But I'm just gonna freaking come out this way. Oh, we got another sheep we could feed. Oh, another cow we could feed too. Mr. Cow, come here. All right. But anyway, I'm going to be making, probably over here, I'm going to have, oh my god, your face went away, that was weird. I'm going to probably make the, potato farm, maybe over here. No, the carrot farm. I'm going to have a carrot farm over here. Oh my god, the sheep's fucked. Damn it. Come here. No, I need to feed the baby. Stop. I don't want to make it too old because then they'll fuck again. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I was going to make the freaking carrot farm over there. And then over here, I don't really know what I want to put in this area. There's more sheep up here? Holy shit, dude. So up here near these trees, I'm going to make like a mushroom farm. But make it all like trippy mushrooms and shit. And then this is where I was going to have the potato farm. Because there's an add-on for a poisonous potato. Which technically I don't know what it 100% does. But I do know one of the add-ons in it is you can add a poisonous potato to a minecart. And you can drive around. Like not on rails. Like just drive around. And it's freaking hilarious. And I want to freaking do that. But anyway, I'm not going to feed these sheep. Because they're going to want to fucking. And I don't want more sheep. So anyway, over here, I got some pumpkins and watermelons. But you got some wheat, my little wheat farm, and a bamboo forest. I didn't know you could walk on the wheat, so I'm a little upset that the trail is kind of just like Volanoid now, but anyway. I created a little like trail through here, cutting through like blah blah blah. There's a sign that says good job. That goes back into the bamboo forest. I'll show you that later. But this is a little campsite that I made. That's like inside the wheat field. In here you got another little water statue thing under there. Got a campfire, and look, you can actually walk over the campfire and not get hurt because there's a trapdoor there. This thing, I fucking love how I designed this. So the tent, I don't really like the design, but in here, open that up. Look at that. You got a chest right there for storage. Close that. Boom. You got another chest right there. Then you got your furnace. Then you got your crafting table. You got a, what is that? I think a barrel. Yeah. Barrel. That's just a light source. And then you got, right here, you got a double chest. And you got your bed. But This way. So we are going to go into the bamboo forest. Over this way is just more of a trail. I think it leads to the dock, yeah. Let me just show you the dock real quick. This is the dock. Boom. Jump. No, double jump. Thank you. Full dock. Checks out over the village. So this... I'm going to make this like another tiny little farm. But as you can see, it brought water into here so it could have it for the crops. But anyway. You got sugar cane over here too. Beep, 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 bop, boop, beep, 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 beep. So this, I gotta figure out how I want to design this. So I want a tree to look like it's fallen into the water. And I really need to figure out how to design that, because it would look completely fucking cool to have. It would look weird to have in a bamboo forest and then have an oak tree, but I don't care. So you keep walking around. You got that. Or the wheat field. Coming to the bamboo forest now. Got a nice little circle with some candles. And then you got a nice little lake. And you come back over here. So this is going to be a prayer sanctuary for the farmer. Because in my story, as some people know, is a like witch faction, or witch like, you know, I call them witch factions, but they're kind of like witch clubs or witch cults and shit. And each one is gonna have like its own sanctuary and prayer rituals thing, but that's gonna be where the farmer has its own private like prayer and stuff. But there is a secret in this. I'm not going to show you 100% of it, but I will show you up to a certain point. So as you can see, the trail is going to go up into here so you could go to the mushrooms, but then it leads down into this. This is where it gets weird. I actually might want to put a lantern. Can I put a lantern on my side and still have it lit? No. Actually, no, I could just hold it. Duh. I think. What? I don't know. Anyway. So, you come through here, and you come up to this. So, you just walk through here. And you come up into here. So, this tree actually goes up into, like, the mushroom area. It looks like a bush up there, but it's pretty cool. So, then you come up here. You gotta jump up into here. Pop, pop. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. So you see how it dips down? Now you have to actually crouch. And you wander around through here. Then you come up and through here. This is probably where I'm going to stop. You know what? No. I can show you a little bit more. So, there's actually like fire under here. Soul fire. That's where it's getting the smoke. So you have to crouch again to come up into here. And then, I'm not going to go too far more, but you got a door, you open it up. And this is just, it just keeps going down. It just goes, like as you can see, it spirals down. It just goes down for a while. But this is going to be basically like, it's going to be where I keep my secret Easter eggs. But there's going to be like, when you get finished spiraling down, there's going to be like a code door and shit. Like there's going to be like top secret stuff in that. Like basically the storyline, like how I came up with the storyline, all the secrets about the, like where to find all the secrets and shit, and all the cool stuff about the game. Like that's where I'm going to hide all that information. And it's going to be super cool, and I'm super excited about that. But let me get the fuck out of this cave again. I don't need to crouch anymore. But anyway, I think that's pretty much everything I got done so far. But like this island, I'm going to have like, it's going to be a lighthouse, but it's going to be like broken down. And it's gonna kind of be functioning, but I'm gonna actually attach a lightning rod to it, so lightning can strike it. That'd be kind of cool. I was going to make a treehouse up in here, but I thought it would be kind of too much to have the farm and then a treehouse right in front of it. So that's why I kind of moved the treehouse closer into the Zen garden. But why is there, Mr. Cow? You can't be outside the farm, Mr. Cow. Come on. Good boy. Now I need to fix something very quick. Ow! Ow! You dumb bitch. There we go. I don't think... Fuck, that cow's still gonna get over it. Not if I do it this way. Mr. Cow, I need your assistance. See if you could get over that. Alright, cool. Thank you, Mr. Cow. No. Alright. Cool. Alright. Well, yeah, that's my base. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot more shit that I got to work on. But my next project's probably going to be the bridge. I still, like, need to figure this Zen garden thing out. But, yeah. Oh, what's this? I think this is a sign that says... Yeah. So, Site to Cloud9. Cloud9 is one of my friends who wound up committing suicide, and that was his musician name, Cloud9. And I'm going to put a memorial. It's not going to be over here anymore, but I will show you where it's at. Somehow I'm going to access this cave down here, and actually I can... There's no water down here, so I can put these down here now. So somewhere back here it is going to be Cloud9's memorial, and I have a concept for it, but I'm going to keep that top secret until I kind of get it figured out and done with. I was going to build an underground village underneath this island, but if you can't tell, the island, like, it's got water inside of it already. Plus, this is how I was building my ravine. You could see it's not really an island to begin with. It's not fully connected, and there's a ravine underneath the island. So, I couldn't really do that. But, I'm eventually going to add more land here. And over on this side, like, I said I was going to put a lighthouse here, but honestly, I'm probably going to bring this land down a little bit and build a bridge and then have, like, maybe the lighthouse down here. Because I do want a trail going out here. I do want to build a forest out here. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And to be honest, I haven't even went and looked at the other two villages yet. Like, I've been at this village. I know where the villages are. I can go online and look up where the next, like, the closest stuff and shit is. But that should probably be one of my next videos I do, is maybe go and check out one of the villages. That'd be kind of cool. So, anyway, yeah, but yeah, so that was my village tour. As you can see, I have the basic Steve fucking skin with the skull. I have a skin that I made with the freaking automatic, like, pre-made stuff that Minecraft gives you. And for some reason, it does not spawn in the world. And I've tried recreating it many of times. I thought the new update would allow it to freaking come over, but no. I don't know what it could be. I tried contacting Minecraft, and they said try just, like, rebooting the game and making the skin over, and I've tried all that. I've tried the allowing custom skin or allowing customs. Honestly, I don't know. Don't really care, but I have a skull on my head, so I'm happy. Anyway, that's the video. Peace.